It is that time of year where we get to start to break down the future of the NFL and start talking about the college athletes that are going to try and make instant impact on their respective new teams. And the first person we're going to be covering this draft cycle is none other than Aidan Hutchinson, the Heisman finalist edge rusher out of Michigan. The projected top 3 pick is very special, and in today's film breakdown, I'm going to show you what he does so well, how he goes about it and executes, and cover some of the things I found that I would like to see him improve on to get him to that elite status pass rusher in the NFL. And before we get into the film, there are people that give edge rushers troubles, but where top pass rushers flourish is when they are big, lengthy, strong, incredibly quick and agile, and don't take a play off. This is Aidan Hutchinson. He has a duffel bag of moves that he utilizes for tackles of all sizes, strengths, and speeds. Let's start to look at a few of them and how he finds advantages no matter who is blocking him. And in this film analysis, I'm always going to point out where he is to start the play because he plays left and right outside edge rusher. And in this first group of plays, we're going to show how he utilizes the inside swipe, inside swim move to get to the quarterback in a hurry and utilize his ability in the tackle's mind, how fast and agile he is getting on the outside to get after the quarterback in a hurry. And on this first play at the top of your screen, you're going to see the right tackle instantly try and get depth because he has to respect the outside. But Aidan Hutchinson is able to make contact first with him, but he sees all the room on the inside available to him. So he's going to make contact first because he's 6'6", 265 pounds, and he creates so much power just from this swipe move. When he gets contact, he's able to push the lineman off to the side and get to the quarterback in a hurry, altering this throw massively. And he just sets it up so well. He's not going to show you what move he's going to do to the very last second. So he's attacking the lineman's upfield shoulder, and the lineman's in great position right now. It looks like he's going to create a nice clean pocket for him, but at the last second, he's going to engage. We're going to see who wins first. A lot of the time, the most important thing with the edge rusher and tackle is who creates contact first, because this is where you can establish where you put your hands. Aidan Hutchinson, with his long arms, almost always wins us. So he's going to create contact first, but then also be able to have the strength to push him onto the inside to get to the quarterback right away in a hurry. He's going to be working the left and right side of the line, doing the same exact thing over and over and over. But we're going to see he doesn't always do this because the best edge rushers in the game have a duffel bag of moves, and they're going to keep the lineman guessing, and that is what is so important. And the edge rushing position is so technical. When it looks like the left tackle does everything right here on this play, which he does to a certain extent, he has a really low center of gravity. He's engaging Aidan Hutchinson very early on. He's protecting his left upfield shoulder, not letting him get around him. But Aidan Hutchinson sees this. They're gonna contact each other at the same time. But this is where he loses the rep right here. He has all of his weight going backwards, and Aidan Hutchinson sees this, and he's gonna put all of his weight and power into the lineman's right shoulder and then his right leg, where there's almost no weight on there right now. Push all of it, and it takes all of the leverage away from the lineman. And so he's going to win this rep, even though it looks like right off the bat the lineman's doing everything right. He's going to attack his inside shoulder where he didn't have the weight and still get after the quarterback. And he can just make you completely miss. I mean, being 265 pounds, you shouldn't be able to do this. This is like a point guard in the NBA. He just has a little jab step right here. He's going to jab to his left, and the right tackle is going to bite for it really hard. And he's going to be able to cut right on the inside and get right after there and be a huge part of this run game, just coming in scot-free. And linemen know this. Linemen have a memory. So in this game, 3 times Aidan Hutchinson is already on the same tackle, utilized the inside swim move, and completely beat him. So watch how tight he plays this. He is literally ankle to ankle with the right guard, but Aidan Hutchinson sees this and gets around him with ease. This is how setting up your moves and changing it up and getting a strip sack on the quarterback. I mean, you have no chance. What are you supposed to do as a quarterback when you get the ball and it's like 1 Mississippi, 2? Oh, there's Aidan Hutchinson's right on you. You don't have a chance. And at the top of your screen, Aidan Hutchinson almost feels disrespected on this play because all of his football instincts are telling him something, because leaving on one-on-one is almost disrespectful, but to just put a fullback on him, and you just watch almost the confusion, how he just kind of sits and waits because he's almost for sure it's a run play. But then when he sees it's going to be a play action, the quarterback's dropping straight back, and he sees a fullback on him, he almost seems confused because he's like, okay, it's definitely a run. Oh, you're not only not leaving me one-on-one, and you're not using a tight end or a running back to chip or double team me, but you're putting a fullback on me. So he's just going to attack the quarterback and just absolutely blows by him with that outside swim move. And now at the bottom of your screen, already you can see how good of a jump he gets off the ball. The ball just got snapped, and he is the first one exploding off the ball. But from the edge rushing position, you almost want to have like this bending where you're attacking the lineman's upfield shoulder and consistently making this angle towards the quarterback. But what Aidan Hutchinson's able to do with his ability is he's able to get straight up the field, and then whenever he feels the need on this play, he's going to be 7 yards deep and then just make this right angle and then get after the quarterback. The flexibility, the rubber ankles he has on this is just insane. So we're going to see this. He's just going to attack straight up the field. There is no bow in this at all. He doesn't even need to attack the lineman's upfield shoulder. He's just getting right up field, using his speed to get around him. And now watch this angle he takes. So right here, here's his plant foot, just sprinting straight upfield. Now he's able to cut this not only on a right angle, but to an acute angle in the relentless pursuit of the football to get the quarterback for the sack for the 1-yard loss. And no play shows that better than on this one. So we see another game against Michigan State. We already saw this left tackle get completely bull rushed and out leveraged, move to the inside. But now he still has to respect the outside. Aiden Hutchinson is going to attack upfield. But look at the dexterity and the rubber ankles. He's going to hit this This step right here is insane. He covers like 2-3 yards right here. And he's still able, look at this body lean. I feel like I'm back in geometry class. We're going to try and find the acute angle, the hypotenuse. So glad I'm done with math and we can just watch film now. But to have this type of body lean and still be coming after the quarterback, drawing a holding flag, and being able to have the speed and still make the sack on the quarterback, this is otherworldly. And I didn't even know where to put this play in the category because he uses the outside swim move, just really, really powerful. Engage the lineman first, just completely, really, really quickly swipe away his hands to win the contact. They do put a running back on him, which he's just going to blow right past him. So this isn't a double team, but the poor quarterback, let's watch this in real time and see where he can go with the ball. And we're going to count this out. When you're the quarterback, you have the mental clock of when you want to get rid of the ball. And right now he knows he has the right tackle and the running back to help out on Aiden Hutchinson. But let's see how this plays out. We get the ball. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh, and there is Aiden Hutchinson right in your face. And what are you supposed to do? Because he has these rubber ankles, even trying to escape the pocket right now, he is athletic enough to change his course of direction and make the sack. He has super long arms, so he's going to be able to trip you up. So you're in no man's land as a quarterback. And especially when you're having 2 people send out after help for you, there's just really nothing you can do. So we covered his inside moves, his inside swim. We covered his outside move, how he uses speed. But this is what makes him different than a lot of other people in this draft class. Because the first 2 we went over, these are going to be good against really, really big tackles that are slower but more stout. He's going to be able to win at the point of contact, get his arms, swipe their arms away from him, either beat their upfield shoulder or make their way onto the inside if they overcommit. But what if you have a super athletic guy that's going to be able to stay with you? Well, Aiden Hutchinson is a beast, and he is going to be able to just bull rush you. And my mom, she told me never to play with my food. Obviously, Aiden Hutchinson's mom did not tell him that because this is just unfair because from the snap of the ball, this is in Aiden Hutchinson's control. So he's going to bull rush him, kind of see what his eyes aren't even on the tackle. He's looking right at the quarterback. All right, what do we want to do? I'm just driving him straight back into you. And now that I see that the quarterback isn't going to try and escape or anything, just kind of tosses him to the side and gets the sack on this play. That is insane. And thankfully, I'm not going to have to point out to you guys where he is on this play. So Michigan was kind enough to do that for us. So on this play, he's going to attack the edge rusher. And again, right now, he has his full move arsenal. He can attack straight up the field, use his bendy ankles to get after the quarterback. Doesn't really like the inside swim move, might not be there. So he's just going to bull rush him, attack right after the quarterback. And there is nowhere you can go in the quarterback. You're not going to be able to step up in the pocket just because your lineman's being pushed so far back into you. And you're not going to be able to escape to the outside because he's controlling the outside leverage and he's going to be able to track you down. So again, just getting right after the quarterback for like a 10, 12, 13 yard sack. And this is where he's such a smart football player. And we're going to look at the end of the film analysis where we can see how he's so smart and where he differentiates himself from other edge rushers. But on this play against Washington, again, he found success against the bull rush. This is very early on in the game. He knows, as his throw as a quarterback, you do not want to be throwing with your own lineman on your heels. You're not able to step, really follow through into the throw. Drastically deteriorates the throw. Just Aiden Hutchinson being able to bull rush and push him right back into the quarterback. And me being from Michigan, being a U of M fan, this is partially the reason why I had picked him to do this first, but especially why I want to highlight this clip because this is against Ohio State. Oh my God, I don't even know what you want me to say about this one. Just watch this play. I could just play the next 10 minutes re-showing you this highlight because it is so impressive. He gets after CJ Stroud on this play and ends up making the sack, but holy crap. And then when something like that happens, you need to be a lot more sound. You need to be a lot more stout in your coverage as a tackle. But what that happens is look how strong he's trying to be. He's ready for this bull rush right now. Aidan Hutchinson is now he's going to use speed. This is how you counterattack. This is how you use all your moves in your duffel bag to win. But now we're going to see on a play like this, the left tackle for Washington actually does a great job at defending him on this play. But he uses multiple moves in one play, never gives up on the play, relentless pursuit of the football. So now he's going to attack the upfield shoulder. Tackle does a great job, sees he's not going to get there, sees the quarterback starting to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to do a swim move, try the inside, and now he's going to get through and still get after the quarterback, never giving up on the play, relentless pursuit of the football, and using multiple moves in one play. And now we're going to look at some plays that shows off how smart Aiden Hutchinson is from this position. So right now they're going to run a read option where the running back's either going to get it on the middle or the quarterback's going to take it to the outside. And right now they're going to read Aiden Hutchinson. But what Aiden Hutchinson knows on this play is he's not really the read guy. He has running back responsibility. He's going to be unblocked and he can come like a bat out of hell to try and get it because he knows that their outside linebacker, he's going to be coming. He's going to be quarterback support on this play. And so there really is no read here for him. So once he sees that he's unblocked, he is going to attack the running back. He's not even worried about the quarterback, which we're going to see later when this isn't the case, but just be a huge part of the run game nonetheless, and also get the ball out in another turnover for Michigan. Yeah, you can celebrate. And out of everyone I've studied so far, Aiden Hutchinson does this best. This is so common in today's NFL and in college to do this little boot action play. So it's either going to be a run play right here, or the quarterback goes on this naked boot, and it's going to be some sort of passing scheme with the fullback in the flat, like a comeback or a post, anything like that. But you're going to leave this Aiden Hutchinson or whoever the defensive is and unblocked so he can come down for the run game, and so that you don't really have to account for him because the quarterback is going to be outside of the pocket. You really can't run this against Aiden Hutchinson, but let's see when they actually hand it off. So they're going to leave him blocked. Look at where his eyes goes. He is watching this exchange very closely. His eyes are on the quarterback. Once he sees the quarterback kind of turn his eyes and the ball is definitely going to be handed off, he is fast and agile enough to scrape down the line and still be the first one to make contact with the running back on this play. So even though you're leaving him unblocked because you think he's going to be a non-factor on a run play to the right, that is just not the case. He's going to be the first one there, and he is so fast and instinctual. But on a play like this is why you just can't run it against him. Aiden Hutchinson on the right side of your screen right now, he's watching this exchange very closely. And so he sees this right away. Quarterback doesn't really do a good job, doesn't put it in the running back's stomach. Aiden Hutchinson watching this exchange, and so right away, he's not going to scrape down to try and make a play on this running back, even though he could if he sees the running back get the ball. He's going to attack the quarterback's upfield shoulder, and where you think you're going to have an advantage on this play, getting a naked boot out to the right, Aiden Hutchinson's smartness and awareness just completely shuts plays like this down. And now he's going to be on the top of your screen working the other side of the field. This is the Michigan State game still. He sees he's unblocked, so he knows a few things are going on. He's going to watch this exchange again. Now, being cognizant that he can still go make a play on the running back, sees it, and you just can't run this. How many times in the NFL do you see the 49ers or the Cowboys run plays like this? This is an easy completion because what they're trying to do is right here. Most defensive edge rushers are going to get sucked in, or at least get sucked in enough where the quarterback's just going to have an easy rollout right here. But again, I'll just reiterate over and over, because of how impressive this is, he can shut down complete schemes from other teams. And the last play in this film analysis we're going to check out, it's not only the boot, but it's going to be a reverse play on this. And now he sees the fullback coming back around. He was like, why would there be a fullback coming around this way? He's not going to follow the run. He's not going to follow the boot, but he sees someone coming his way, so he must know something, and instantly just gets upfield. He's going to secure the edge. And so now on a play like this where Washington's expecting a big shot play, it just completely gets shut down because Aiden Hutchinson understands his assignment. He's reading his keys. And this is a huge thing that he pointed out in an interview recently, that Michigan changed their defense from a 4-3 to a 3-4. And so now he's in a 2-point stance, whereas before he had his hand in the dirt and he was getting over the coming off the ball from a three-point stance, but now he's a stand-up edge rusher, which we've seen on every single play so far. And he said he loves this because it allows him to see the play so much better. And I think this is a huge advantage for him, because if he had his hand in the dirt, he's just kind of running, reading his keys, but now he can see the whole play develop and use his football instincts to completely shut this play down and get a huge loss when Washington thought they would get a big shot play. And finally, we're going to wrap up with some things that I really think Aidan Hutchinson can improve on. And actually, 3 of the clips that we're going to show, the 3 and only clips we're going to show, we've already seen before, and they're all going to come on this inside swim move that we saw. And this is okay because it is a highlight. It's a great way that we were able to look at earlier, his arsenal and what he's able to do as a player. But it's kind of playing for himself and not so much the team. And he's able to get away with it in college, but not at the pro level. Let me show you why. So again, we've already seen this play, and he's going to do a great job, like we said, to not show his move until the last second, but he's going to make an inside swim move. And he gets the sack, and that's great at all. But what if this is Lamar Jackson? What if this is Kyler Murray? What if this is Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes? Run fits are so secure, and passing, you need to play your gaps. You need to play your responsibility. So this is perfect, as he's going to be able to come in if this defensive tackle is going to replace. But that is not the case. He's able to get away with it at the college level because he's more athletic. He's faster than everyone. He's going to be able to get out of the quarterback. But again, we're going to see the same thing again in this Wisconsin game. This is bad. This is a big no-no. 2 people cannot be in the same gap for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, on the outside when the quarterback's just going to be able to escape. You need to have something where you can fill on the backside, but that's just not what happens. And on this last play we're going to see in the Michigan State game, we saw, and this is where it's almost close, but I think the defensive tackle actually sees this and corrects his mistake. So this is where he's going to attack his inside shoulder, where he doesn't have any power, take it all away from him. But now he's on the inside, but it doesn't look like there's a natural stunt right now, which does cause the quarterback to flush to the outside. The defensive tackle, he has eyes on this, so he's going to replace Aidan Hutchinson on this play, but I really don't think this was by design. And I think this is going to be a huge thing that he's going to need to work on. He is going to be able to have all these moves. So as a defensive coordinator, you're going to be able to put him on inside stunts, and he's going to win with ease, but you need to have a replacement. So the defensive tackle is going to be able to get back out there and kind of help him out to seal the edge. But again, we can just not have this. You cannot have 2 people in the same gap. You cannot give out outside leverage like that, or outside escapability for the quarterback like this at the next level. But let me know what you guys think. Obviously, Aidan Hutchinson is a special player, and it's very cool because I'm pretty sure that the Jaguars with the #1 pick are going to go with a tackle. So it's cool that he's going to be a hometown guy, play for Michigan, play for the Lions. I thought that would just be awesome. And he obviously has a litany of moves and just a complete duffel bag that he can go through out in his entire game, no matter what tackle he's going against. Now, he's very deserving of a top 3 pick, but do I think he's the next Watt or Myles Garrett? Maybe not, but he's going to be very close. I think just like the raw physical ability, those other guys have a step on him, but his football instincts and his ability to be so technically sound, and I hope he just corrects a few of those things that we covered at the very end. And if so, I think he can be a great player for whatever team's going to pick him up, and I think he's going to be playing for a very long time. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like this video if you like videos like these. Make sure to comment down below what you think about Aidan Hutchinson, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoy daily sports content. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for checking out the channel, and as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.